learned quite a few things as a small YouTube content creator, and I want to share with you guys. I have found that you are not going to get views on your channel unless you do these major 3 things. The first thing is making sure that you post twice a week. Whenever I started posting twice a week, my channel started to take off. My views, the amount of views I got on each video was starting to double. I went from getting maybe like 15 to 20 subscribers on my channel to 100 subscribers within the last 30 days of me posting twice a week. And the moment I went back down to posting once a week or once every 10 days, everything plummeted, and I mean like drastically. So as a small content creator, I want to make sure that you know when you are in the process of building your new channel, try to get 2 videos out per week. What I tried to do is make sure that I gave them time to kind of consume the content, where I would post maybe like on Monday and then I would post again on Thursday or Friday, just to kind of keep it separate. The goal is to have like 3 days in between each video. In my opinion, it gives that video a lot more time to do well, or like see how it's going to do before you upload another video. Now, I've also tried to do posting more than 2 times a week, and I noticed that was not giving each video enough time to do its thing in the market, if that makes sense. So 2 times a week, I have learned, is the sweet spot if you are trying to get views on your new YouTube channel. The second thing is you need to do real research. Like, you are not gonna get a lot of views if you are not researching your industry, specifically on YouTube. If you are not researching different title ideas and different things that are actually doing well in your industry on YouTube, you're gonna have to do a little bit of digging. And another thing that is really important if you want to kind of get like those videos that kind of take off for your channel a little bit, where if you're trying to get a video that's going to do at least 1,000 views plus. Now, obviously we want all our videos to like just take off, but there are certain types of videos that you can do that you have a better chance of doing well when you do your research. So you want to look at trends. Like when Threads first came out, I knew as a content creator who are helping entrepreneurs with their YouTube channel and with growing their brands online, I knew that people were going to have questions about Threads. Like, first of all, what is Threads? Do I need to be on it? Like, what is this thing? And so I made sure that I was quick to get a video in there because there weren't a lot of people making videos on that topic specifically. Also, when it comes to something randomly popping out like that, that is kind of unexpected, a lot of the bigger creators, it takes them a little bit longer to get to that content because they already have stuff pre-scheduled. They probably have teams where they have to like find the time to actually hurry up and sit down and create that content. And by you being a smaller creator, you can kind of get some of those initial views by trying to get something out within the next 24 hours, something that they may not be able to do as a bigger creator. So that gives you a little bit of that initial organic push to kind of hop on that trend while it's hot and get some of those initial views when everybody is searching to find out like what's going on or get someone's perspective on whatever that trending topic is. Also, I find that this one also helps me in my channel do really, really well. And if you are trying to get views on your channel, this will probably help you do really well as well. Look for unbalanced metrics in your industry. So I'm going to give you an example. I created a video on how to create journals and planners. And if you are interested in creating journals and planners, I will plug it somewhere probably on this side where you can check that video out. But I created those videos specifically because I was being asked a lot by a lot of different people on how I create my planners and journals, but also because there's unbalanced metrics in that category. And what that means is typically people have a lot less subscribers than they do have views on those specific videos. So I was finding that a channel might have 1,000 subscribers on their channel, but for some reason their planner video had like 27,000 views on it. And it wasn't just one channel like that. There were multiple channels where there were smaller YouTube channels, but the metrics for the views on that specific video did really, really well. And I would click on some of these channels and I would see that their other videos where they were talking about other topics did not do that well. So they might have went back to like having a couple hundred views, maybe 100 views there, here and there. But the planner video specifically did really, really well, and they had like 27,000 views on it, and in such a short time frame. And so you want to look for things like that happening in your category on whatever, industry you're in. Finding videos like this will be very helpful for your channel as a smaller channel, because this is going to help you get more subscribers faster, especially if it's on a topic that you actually enjoy talking about that benefits your target audience. You're going to be helping them in this specific topic, and you can even take this step farther and create a series or create multiple videos on that specific category. This will help you get to your 1,000 subscriber benchmark that you're trying to hit in order to get monetized on YouTube. This will help you get your 4,000 hour watch time on YouTube. And if you have a product attached to like that specific topic, you can possibly get some sales coming in from hopping on those unbalanced metrics video topics. So I think that that's a really, really important one if you're looking to get views on your channel. And then the last thing you want to make sure you do if you're looking to get views is you have to experiment at the very beginning. Like if you are a year or less in, maybe even 2 years into having a YouTube channel, you're going to have to play with different things, see what works, see what doesn't work, and don't stick to one specific thing too soon. When I say this, I do not mean experimenting in different niches. So I don't want you to start doing cooking videos and then turn around and start doing hair videos. Like that's not what I mean. What I mean is experiment with how your thumbnails look. Maybe you have a specific theme or style that you like to do with your thumbnails. Maybe throw in some different types of thumbnails, because at the end of the day, you may think something looks good, but it may not be clickable for those that are interested in that topic. And so you want to experiment with different ways of doing your thumbnails until you kind of find that it thumbnail where you just kind of know, like, okay, this is the style that I want people to remember my videos with. So that way they can associate your brand automatically with that style of thumbnail. But then also it's going to help you with your creativity when it comes to creating thumbnails, where that way you're learning to, like for me, I put some words behind my head sometimes in the thumbnails. And then sometimes I have like the little banner and I have like words on this side and words on this side. And then sometimes I might have just some words right here. Sometimes I have the words at the bottom. Or even if you're not doing that, like sometimes I experiment with having different colors behind me where the background is faded and maybe it's faded like a little pink, or it's faded white, or you just have to play around until you find your type of thumbnail. You also want to experiment with different video length. For me, I noticed that I'm long-winded, and my goal for today is to make sure that this video is less than 10 minutes. And so I am trying to learn that although I can easily create a 20-30 minute video with like a talking head video, I'm trying to experiment with doing 5 to 10 minute videos as well, because I'm trying to see what that sweet spot is for my channel and what that sweet spot is for the type of content that I'm creating. So if you have like all 30-minute videos and you're seeing like, oh, these videos aren't doing that well, then maybe start practicing with doing 5 to 10 minute videos and see how those videos impact your channel growth. Another thing you want to make sure you're experimenting with is your titles and your video topics. When it comes to your titles, the titles is the same thing like the thumbnails. You have to play around with it, try to find different ways that you can, entice people to want to click on your videos. So just trying different titles to see what works better and what doesn't work. Also, when it comes to experimenting with thumbnails and titles, you can actually switch them out. So maybe if you put your initial title and your thumbnail up there and you see that for some reason this video is just not performing as well as you anticipated, maybe switching out the title first and giving that a few days to see if that helps. And then also trying to experiment with switching out the thumbnail and seeing what it is that you could do to kind of get some more views on that video. And then if that don't work, then just go back to your original game plan and put the thumbnail back how it was or whatever. But it's just always great to do some experimenting with that. And then when it comes to your video topics, try not to be too niche down at the beginning. You want to kind of pull from different areas within your niche to see what sticks. So for me, like I talk about YouTube, but I also talk about podcasting. And then I'm also talking about creating planners, but I still have one specific target. My target is online entrepreneurs who are looking to grow their brand online through like YouTube and podcasting. So these could be coaches, service providers, consultants, like there's the content creators for YouTube specifically. Like I'm going to attract different people, but I still have a target audience. So I can talk about creating planners because coaches may be interested in creating a planner for their business. And I could talk about podcasting and YouTube because coaches and consultants or content creators may have a business in that industry or may be interested in becoming a business owner in that industry. So just experimenting to see what sticks, I think is going to be really, really helpful when it comes to trying to get views on your YouTube channel. Now, I know that I'm a small creator and my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. Right now, I am at 413 subscribers as of recording this video. If you're interested in getting your YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers like me, girl, then I would strongly recommend you check out this video right here. I'm going to be sharing with you my secret plan on how I'm growing my YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. I have some strategies and techniques that I'm going to be covering in that video that I think will be very helpful for you if you are a beginner on your channel and you are looking to monetize and grow your channel to your first 1,000 subscribers. If you've made it this far, then thank you so much for watching, girl. I really appreciate you. Make sure you hit subscribe to support the channel and be updated whenever I post future content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.